So, guess who finally went from barbarian to behind bars? That's right, Brian Johnson, aka the Liver King, the dude who made a career out of chomping raw bull testicles and pretending HGH wasn't on the menu, just got arrested. And no, not for crimes against meal prep. This time is times for en juist. C'est tagen inches come for knifeway. Threatening Joe Rogan during what looks like a major drug bender. Let's back up. Brian wasn't born with a liver in his hand. He was just a scrawny bullied kid who studied biochemistry, sold pharmaceuticals, and married a dentist. Normal life stuff. Until one day, he decided to turn ancestral living into a multi-million-dollar freak show. And by freak show, I mean shirtless rants, raw animal parts, and the weirdest flexes Instagram has ever seen. He built his entire empire around 9 ancestral tenets, most of which are just CrossFit, fasting, and yelling liver at your kids. But hey, it worked. Dude went viral. His supplements flew off the shelves. His biceps grew faster than his lies. For over a year, Liver Daddy swore on everything primal that he was natty, natural, no juice, just liver. Then came the leaked emails. Turns out he was spending $11,000 a month on enough growth hormone to turn a chihuahua into a silverback gorilla. The internet exploded. He went full damage control with a sad YouTube apology video, all soft lighting, and I'm sorry I lied, but I did it for the people. Please, no one eats pancreas on purpose and walks away a hero. Netflix even tried to capture the high Liver King phenomenon in a documentary, hoping to reveal the real Brian Johnson behind the primal persona. But instead of exposing the truth, the film mostly recycled his social media stunts and let him control the narrative. Critics slammed it for missing the point, failing to dig into the real consequences of his influence, the steroid scandal or the bizarre cult following. In the end, the documentary felt more like a hype reel than an expose, leaving viewers with more questions than answers. Then there's Joe Rogan, America's favorite opinion grenade, who had been side-eyeing Liver King from day one. He called the dude ridiculously jacked and proceeded to ignore the guy, give him zero attention or respect. And what do people that have never been told no in their life do? He took it personally. Like, drive to Austin in a fleet of G-Wagons wearing animal skin level personal. He also posted videos challenging Rogan to a fight or something along those lines. It became hard to decipher the longer the bender dragged on. No joke. Zero jiu-jitsu experience, no gloves, just stimulant-fueled rage. Whether it was from one of his multiple coffee enemas or some type of narcotic, the world may never know. He even tried to gift Rogan a suspicious-looking box. Sigh. When will the stalkers learn? Like Rogan was going to be game to opening up this box with his face on it and not be shocked when it's filled with a gun and cash. What the hell? So Liver King pulls up to Austin, Texas. Rogan's turf, looking like he just stepped out of a Viking LARP gone wrong, continues to make a scene with his family of enablers. Security at the Four Seasons eventually calls the cops after they catch him pacing the halls, scaring guests and looking homeless. Technically, Alex Jones is really who we have to thank for making the public aware of any of this breakdown was even happening. Cops show up, arrest him, and boom, Liver King is now a mugshot meme. Don't get it twisted though, it didn't go down easy peasy. This is a key indicator that someone might possibly be on some illicit substances. While the police are being saints and waiting on Liver King, he goes on to shit himself for 14 minutes for the 4th time that day thanks to the aforementioned coffee enemas. After that is all done, Liverman is still pacing around his hotel room, talking about anything under the sun that has nothing to do with his inevitable arrest and making plans for the rest of his day. According to a recent TMZ article, the court issued a strict restraining order against Liver King, demanding he stay at least 500 feet away from Joe Rogan at all times. TMZ reports that the judge warned Liver King any violation could land him back in jail, and that Rogan's legal team is taking the threat very seriously. The article also mentions that Liver King's social media antics are now being monitored by authorities, and any attempt to contact Rogan online could be considered a violation. TMZ even got a statement from Rogan's camp saying, "We're glad the court is taking this seriously. Joe just wants to move on." So, for now, Liver King is officially banned from going near Rogan, both in real life and online. TMZ says the saga is far from over. What you think this man did as soon as he was released? He's posted close to 10 times since then. He showed off his ankle monitor like it was a Rolex. He brought 2 Dobermans to the Texas Capitol like he was storming Olympus. It's giving WWE, but make it primal influencer Meltdown. The worst part? He still thinks he's making a point. Still screaming about ancestral intent and returning to nature, while literally being banned from 500 feet of a podcast host. Sir, please touch grass. Cook it too while you're at it. The Liver King started as a meme, turned into a movement, and then fully nosedived into mess. It's a case study in influencer insanity, where pretending to be primal. It's a case study in influencer insanity where pretending to be primal ended in a prison jumpsuit and a social media spiral. Moral of the story: eat your veggies, cook your meat, and maybe don't threaten one of the most famous men on earth while wearing a raccoon on your head. Subscribe for more chaos. Smash that like button before Liver King challenges you to a duel. And remember, if someone offers you bull testicles in the name of ancestral health, run.